They opened your ears on TV. I'm not trying to tell you to shut up, but I won't. You should shut up. Asshole.
I will drag you as much as you
I'm
want.
sitting here.
She stand on 10 toes.
Few minutes after Weather Task presentation, Onyeka with Wanni, Handi, Ozee, and Chizoba at the table, and Onyeka said, whoever that said, Onyeka said, I'm using Wanni and Handi to, get favors regarding voting, should better say it now. So when Onyeka said that, Ozee jokingly said, I'm the one that said it now, and Kassia was at her back. Kassia now said, who said what? And Onyeka said, whoever made that statement that the PARROT reported should better say it now. And Kassia said, I'm the one that said it. And to think that Onyeka was saying, whoever said that better come out now. Whoever the coward is, better come out now. Well, Handi told her, I'm the one that said it. And Onyeka said, why? And who did you have that conversation with? Kassia said, I already told Handi. I told her that same day that I'm the one that said it. And Onyeka then turned to Kassia like, why? Who did you have that with? How? Where to where? And Kassia told Onyeka, in the kitchen, the day Wanni and Sean was having issues, and I came to you and asked you, why are you not bothered that your friends are having problems? Being dads, you always like to be at the center of everything. And you told me, oh, that's not really your thing. That this whole you trying to be in people's business is just a strategy to you. And Onyeka cut her short by saying, no, I didn't use the word strategy, please. I've never used the word strategy. Well, Kassia then started calling out to Victoria that Victoria should come. Kassia was like, Victoria, come, you were around that day. And Victoria said, no, I wasn't around. And Kassia said, no, you were around the day this thing happened. You were standing there, And Victoria saying, it happened in the room. This conversation happened in the room, right? And Kassia said, no, it happened in the kitchen. And Onyeka then turned to Kassia and said, I've never used the word strategy in this house. That the day you and I had a conversation, that what I said is that I'm doing all this just to make the house lively, just to make the house fun. Why are you using the word strategy? But Kassia still stood on the word strategy, that Onyeka used the word strategy. That all these things is not her real person, is strategic for her. But Onyeka still told her, I said, I'm doing all this, that what she said was, I'm doing all this to make the house fun. Kassia said she can't cook up something, that this is what Onyeka said. Well, Onyeka turned to Sean and said, Sean, I've had several conversations with you in the house. Have I ever for once said I'm doing anything as strategy? Wanni, I've had conversation with you. Ozee, have I ever mentioned anything about being strategy? But Kassia told her, no, this is what you said. And even aside from that one, another conversation happened between you and I. That after the speed dates happened, you came to me telling me how Wanni said, oh, how you're moving with Sean, that you were keeping your legs on him, you were acting a certain way. And that she now told herself that if truly you considered Wanni as your friend, that you won't have that conversation with her. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So Kassia now told Onyeka that statement from you, that conversation that they both had, made her feel, made her feel, oh, so everything with you and this guy is indeed a strategic move, because she, as a friend, cannot discuss that kind of conversation with another person. That if she was friends with Wanni, she can't have that conversation with you. So you now coming to tell her, she, that is Kassia, means that you don't regard Wanni as your friend. And now this is where Victoria came into the picture fully. So Victoria then said, exactly, because if this person is your friend, you won't go discussing your friend with another person. And Onyeka then turned to Victoria and said, you, PARROT caller, please mind your business. This is why you should mind your business. You that cannot call out your friend, please mind your business. And Kassia turned to Onyeka and said, you're telling Victoria to mind her business. Did you mind your own business? If you were minding your business, you won't come and have that conversation with me, telling me, oh, that one is going around telling everybody that you're moving too close to Sean. That means you weren't minding your own business. So you don't have the right to tell another person to mind her business. That besides, you were minding your own business because she was on her own and you came to meet her and start having this convo with her. And Onyeka was like, me, came and met you, how, when? And Kassia said, I was on my own. You are the one that came to me and started discussing them. That she can't have such a conversation with her friend. That you should learn to mind your own business as well. And Victoria even chipped in, telling Onyeka, why will you have that conversation with Kassia? That Kassia is not your friend. So why are you discussing Wanni, who is your friend, with another person that is not your friend? That maybe you should learn how to mind your own business. And Onyeka didn't get that funny. Onyeka turned to Victoria and told Victoria, you PARROT scholar, you had all the time. Please mind your business. You don't bring yourself into this. That besides, you already had this conversation with Wanni and you, Kassia. So why are you even bringing it up? And Kassia said she never even intend bringing it up in public. It's because you asked who is the coward that said that. Well, it turned from Onyeka versus Kassia to Onyeka versus Victoria to Victoria versus Onyeka to Onyeka and Kassia. Well, Victoria told Onyeka, moving on, try to mind your own business. And while Onyeka was facing her as well, Victoria told her to F up. Immediately, Victoria told her to F up. Onyeka charged, telling Victoria, oh, you PARROT scholar, you are a coward, you had all the time, this, that. And then Kassia then turned to Onyeka and said, but you told me that these people had a large following outside. And Onyeka told her, did I tell you that I want to use them? That do you know why you are even a fool? Is because you don't even know what's going on. There were several occasions she has had issues with Wanni where she told Wanni, in fact, that she would just be on her own, that she does not even want this whole friendship. You don't even know what's going on in the background, and here you are saying, oh, I want to use them strategically. And Kassia now told her, answer the question, did you not tell me they had large following? And Onyeka said, yes, they had large following, but did I say I want to use them? Like that, so Kassia said, you want to use them, is what you said. Onyeka then turned to Wanni and Handi, asking them, have there been any occasion whereby they have issue and she tried to lick their ass, in order to be in their good book? Haven't she always been on her own, telling them that even if this continue, maybe she would just date her there or not even be friends with them? And then Wanni turned to her and said, okay, so why did you bring your friend's issue to me? And Onyeka said, well, the both of you are gossipers, the both of you are coward and you're bringing it up now. But Kassia saying, why did you bring your friend's issues to me? You're the one with the problem. If you regard them as a friend, you will not bring their issues to me. From there, the three of them started exchanging words. So it's Victoria and Kassia now against Onyeka. But for some reasons, Onyeka even decided to be giving it to Victoria more. Like, seemed as if the whole issue is between Onyeka and Victoria. And Kassia was not asking Victoria, so why is she not facing me? Madam Gossiper don't see gossip now. She no one stand on her own again. But well, Onyeka said she's standing on her 10 toes. When the PARROT spoke, she came out with her foot chest saying she's the one that said it. But you waited for how many days? That simply means you're a coward. But do you know that in all of this, neither Ozee or Kellyrae even bothered to go closer to that whole argument going on. Even when Onyeka was busy saying, oh, that she always stand on her 10 toes, and Victoria said, if not that Ebuka opened your nyash, could I have even known about the whole skirt thing? Did you come to me as someone you consider as a friend then? Is it not till Ebuka opened your nyash on the national TV that you're too fake? And Kassia saying, all these things is just because of a man. Because of a man, you went gossiping Victoria. Ozee did not even turn. Kellyrae did not even turn. Even Ozee that was in the table when this thing all started was now in the kitchen informing that he's cooking what I don't know. This guy is there. So now, Sean later went to meet Ozee, telling Ozee that, what do you think about this whole thing happening? Kassia and Victoria maintaining that Onyeka said what she said, that she wants to use the twins as strategy, be their friends for her own benefit. And Ozee said, honestly, well, one thing with Onyeka is that even with this fight going on now, she might be hurting and she might at the same time be enjoying the publicity that comes with it. Guys, that's, she might feel, oh, it's Friday. And Sean was not like, oh, it's Friday now, everybody's at home. So definitely to be more viewers. And Ozee said, that's just it. She might be hurting, she might be enjoying the whole thing that comes with it. That's one thing about Onyeka that he knows. Well, as the argument proceeds, Chizoba then took her sister Onyeka upstairs. So while upstairs, Wanni and Handi came up, and Onyeka was telling them that started telling him how the whole conversation about followers even came to be, that they were up for eviction. So they were having normal conversation regarding being up now. She was not telling them that before coming into this house, she did not even have like, she had just peanuts of followers. But look at other housemates, those that have huge and larger fan base, being that you don't know if what's happening outside, you don't know if you have followers, you don't know if people are voting. They were just having conversation that thought she was having a conversation with a matured person. And here is Kassia turning the whole conversation around, cooking up lies about her. It was just mere arguments. It was just genuine conversation about being up and you trying to weigh where you stand between those you are in the same house with. But here is Kassia saying that she feels this, that. And why is Kassia saying she feels at the same time saying she said? And why is Onyeka referring to Kassia as the short one with mustache? Does Kassia has mustache? Now wow. Now for now. Well, Nelly came to meet Kassia and Victoria, and I don't know whether Nelly wants to, gently add more fuel by telling Kassia, how about that part where Onyeka told you, are you friends with Victoria now, and she's not up, that her fans will vote for you. And I'm like, Nelly, what are you doing? what are you indirectly doing? Well, Kassia even started narrating to Nelly that she's very sure that that's what Onyeka said. That Onyeka is saying what she said is to make the house fun. That what Onyeka said is a strategy. Sean also came to meet Kassia and Victoria still maintained her ground about Onyeka. That if not that Ebuka decided to, ask Onyeka, will she even know what really happened behind doors? That Onyeka is such a fake person. And Kassia told Sean that this conversation was not once, but twice. And all this time, she came to her and she knows what Onyeka said. Kassia said it's even more surprising bit that the first conversation she had with Onyeka, proper conversation she had with Onyeka in this house, was the speed date. And the second one, the kitchen conversation. So not like she was even Onyeka's friend. Not like she was Onyeka's friend. So why is Onyeka coming to gossip to her and now turning it to telling them to mind their business while she wasn't the one minding her business in the first place? Well, Wanni and Handi told Onyeka that maybe you thought you were having a real conversation with Kassia, not knowing that Kassia did not place you where you placed her like a friend or someone to hold a convo with. But now it's even more surprising that after Onyeka has gone upstairs, Victoria then turned to Kassia and told Kassia, but remember, I wasn't there when the both of you had that conversation. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on with the both of you? And Kassia said, you were there, but Victoria kept telling her, no, I was not there. Was it in the bedroom? Was it in the bed? Kassia said, no, it was in the kitchen. The both of us were standing there. I asked Onyeka this, I'm like, wow. So you're not even sure who was there and who wasn't there. Well, the summary is that this one was hot. Two people against one person. Kassia and Victoria couldn't just telling Onyeka, calling her all sorts of names, telling her how fake she is, how everything she has been doing in the house is fake, telling her to grow up, mind her business. Just as Onyeka was giving them, they were giving her too, and they couldn't just stop talking about it. On today's Gbazgbos, who are you with and who are you against? Let me read your comments in the comment sections. Thank you.
That was
She just looks
stupid.
stupid. Do you understand?
She said it.
I was not there when you guys had that conversation.